Hey everyone, welcome back to the Skitch on Wheels channel. Thanks for dropping in. Today we're going to talk about whether you should buy a brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle or a used Harley Davidson motorcycle. Recently, I was fortunate enough to get my hands on a really good used Harley. We'll go over that in the end. I'll take it out for a ride. I'll show you what I got. But it made me think about, what are you getting for the money? You're into a Harley at least $15,000 up to $50,000. The CVOs are basically $50,000 out the door. Pulling into the local Harley Davidson dealership here. Gonna give you some real world prices on some of these bikes right now. You know, it kind of shows you some of the things that they add on, I'm sure, but you'll see that the prices of Harley Davidsons are up there a bit. But yeah, let's go take a look. And we're in the winter time, so maybe there's a better deal. We'll just take a look and see what price we have on some of these bikes.
I got $5. About what I got. Going to town with my $5.
So let's first get in the nuts and bolts of Harley Davidsons and why are they so expensive. I mean, they're an iconic brand. They've been around forever. Everybody is used to that potato, potato, potato exhaust sound. Of course, nowadays you don't quite get that sound unless you have an aftermarket exhaust system. But yeah, they have an American manufactured bike. They still have the best paint job, paint quality in the market. They use a lot of really nice parts on their engine. They're durable. They last a long time if you take care of them. Not like the AMF years prior when AMF owned the company and those were basically throwaway models. But for the last, what, 10, 20 years? I can't even think of it now. They've been a good bike, a good purchase. Nowadays, Harley has proven itself to be a reliable bike. So you've got the reliability, you've got the quality parts, you've got a great paint job, and then you have the iconic name, and you have being a part of the Harley family, the Harley culture. That all accounts for something. And you know what? Harley charges you for that. But that's the brand we know and love. And you know, you get that only through a Harley Davidson. As much as some of the other foreign bikes have tried to emulate the Harley Davidson, really Indian's the only one that's come close, and it's kind of hit or miss, to be honest with you. Nothing bad about Indians, nothing bad about foreign bikes. I love them all, I'll ride them all. But if you want the true Harley Davidson look and feel, the feeling of riding the Harley Davidson motorcycle, which quite honestly is different than a lot of other bikes, then you gotta buy one. Let's say you're looking for a used Harley Davidson and you find something that's really, really good and it's $10,000. How does that compare? A $20,000 savings. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay $32,000 for this new bike? What if you don't have that budget? Can you buy a used bike for $10,000 and it be a good value and it give you the exact same thing you're looking for? And I say,
yes, we can.
So yeah, you've got a choice. And today we're going to go through and I'm going to show you a little bit about what's in my area as far as used Harley Davidsons and how much they are. Some things you're going to give up though is you're not going to have the latest technology. And Harleys never were about technology. They were all about wrenching on your bikes, keeping them running. They were all about just an old school, a motor, some gas, and some tires, and let it rip. And so nowadays, today's bikes have infotainment centers, they've got ABS braking, they've got adjustable suspension, you know, you name it, it's on bikes today. And it's a great riding experience, don't get me wrong. It's probably saved some lives, to be honest with you. And I have nothing against technology, and I don't see us ever going back. But that doesn't mean you can't yearn for the days of old and for that Harley that doesn't have all that with it, that just has a speedo, doesn't even have a tachometer maybe. You know, you don't even have a key fob to turn it on and off. You just flip a switch, turn it on, and it goes, you know. If you're gonna buy used and you're gonna save some money, you're gonna have to give up some of that information, that infotainment center that they talk about with Bluetooth and navigation, and there are gonna be some sacrifices that you're gonna have to make. Is there really a $20,000 difference between the bike I'm riding now and a brand new one? And I would say there's a little bit of difference, but when you're riding by the seat of your pants and you're out there enjoying the wind in your hair and you just got nowhere to go but you're just riding, you're not on a mission, you don't have a plan, you're just experiencing being on two wheels, this thing's 95% of what you're gonna get on a new bike. I mean, I guarantee you. And my pocketbook is still full because of it. You know, it didn't break the bank. So nothing against a brand new Harley Davidson. You go buy one, you're gonna love it. And there'll be a day I probably do as well again. So I'm the type of person now, and this wasn't me a couple years ago, where I would rather have $30,000 into 3 or 4 motorcycles than to have one motorcycle worth $30,000. If you're on a budget and you can just get one motorcycle, get the one motorcycle. Go out, go get it. If it's under $10,000, there's plenty out there that you can get, especially if you love Harley Davidsons. There's a lot of good deals out there, a lot of good running bikes, lots of aftermarket products you can put on it and still make it your own. So yeah, new versus old, it's kind of individual, it's kind of money, it's kind of what you're looking for. Let's go take a look at this bike. It's just, it floors me that it's still out there in this kind of condition. Let me show you my Heritage Softail and some of the highlights to it, some of the things that would have cost me a ton of money if I would have bought separately that came with this bike. That's a good thing about getting a used bike. Somebody has already fixed most of it up for you. I guarantee it if it's a Harley Davidson. And you get a lot for your money in a used Harley. I tell you, if you don't like chrome, this bike is not for you. But I kind of like it. You know, it's old school. 2007 is not really old school, but it's coming on 17, 18 years, so it's been out a bit. You don't see these bikes around a lot with this much chrome on it anymore because people all went to the black engine and the blackout look. Well, I think chrome is going to make a comeback. So getting some miles in now on the 07 Heritage Softail, and what I like about it, and I'll kind of go over what I like, what I don't like as a used bike, okay? I'm sure the 2024s, 25s are sweet, but let me tell you, this bike's got a lot on it. I don't mind loud pipes. I thought my pipes were loud. My Bassani pipe was loud on my Lowrider S. This thing's got Vance and Hines shotgun pipes on it, and the thing is loud. So we'll see how much you hear in my actual video and how much you hear the motorcycle. But yeah, it's a loud bike. I'm hoping this is a nice, comfy seat. The upright riding position, the forward controls with my legs is a lot more comfortable. Hoping that my legs don't cramp as much after getting off the bike, but position-wise, it feels good. Definitely a slower bike. I mean, it'll go. I think they've done some work to it. Whoever had this before me, you know, it's got one of those power things under the seat or whatever that helps with the horsepower, fine-tune it. So it's got some power, but it's nowhere near that of the Lowrider S. But that's okay. That's not what I'm about right now. It's a great riding bike. It's comfortable. The shocks are more. The suspension is better than what it was on the Lowrider S. Even though I upgraded the Lowrider S, suspension's really pretty awesome right now. It's just absorbing a lot. There's a lot of aftermarket on this bike. There's a ton of chrome everywhere. So if you don't like chrome, then sorry, you're not gonna like this bike. And there's some things I don't like about it being all chrome, you know? But you know, you get what you get, you know? This bike I did barter for, traded for, so there was no cash on the line. I think you could get this bike for probably around $8,000 though. You know, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, whatever. You go into a dealership and this bike's sitting there, they're gonna have 10 to 12 on it probably. But yeah, this is what you're gonna get, you know, 12,000 and less, 10,000 and less. I'm on a Harley Davidson, Heritage Softail, chromed out to the max. You got Vance and Hines shotgun pipes, and if I paid cash for this, I wasn't gonna break the bank. And it's a looker. Believe me, it's a looker. There's a lot done to this bike. It's a sweet bike. This year bike is just really, really stunning, and it's held up over time. It's got this gold pearl white paint job. It's kind of weird. It looks white, but then you turn and you get in certain angles and you can see a gold tint to it. So that was kind of the paint that was done that year with a couple models, but the white's really, really nice looking. Of course, I've had people ask me, do people think you're a police officer coming up when you're riding? And I go, I don't know. I'm on a white bike, so what? You know, if I get 2,000 to 5,000 miles on this bike and I'm like, not for me, I'm not hurt. I can turn around and sell it for what I got into it, basically. Even though I traded for it, I can get my money back out of this bike. And that's the good thing about buying a used Harley, is you rarely are going to take $1,000 to $2,000 dip on it if you decide you don't like it and you want to get rid of it. As long as it's in good working order, it's been maintained, you're not going to get too hurt by it. You go out and buy a new Harley, which I've done, and I like I said, I'll probably do it again. There's nothing better than new, I'm sorry. But, you know, you're going to walk out the door and boom, right out of the gate, you're going to lose about $8,000 on it. Never going to get out of it what you want. But we're going to keep riding this bike through the winter, into the spring, see where it takes us. And so thanks for watching. I hope this helped you kind of give information about used Harleys versus new Harleys and what you might do. And, you know, there is nothing wrong with riding a used Harley. You know, nothing at all. It's a lot of fun, and I'm having it right now. So I appreciate you watching the Skitch on Wheels channel. We got more content coming up this year. I got a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of things planned. We'll see how it all pans out. Gonna obviously be riding my Royal Enfield Himalayan. That's gonna be some content too, but thanks for watching the channel. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. What? Target? Maryville. Target and Maryville? Hey Zoe, we're at Target.
Daddy, we're not at Target.
Yeah, this is Target. It's the new Harley Davidson Target.
No.
The wheelchair or Caroline's cart?
Cannot. Oh,
Caroline's cart. All right.
I know what I needed to tell you. I not chocolate. That's you tell. No, no, no.
What are you doing? Are you opening it?
No.
Did you just open that and peek? Did you just cheat and open that? Boy, you're a fashion statement. You know that? Do you know that? You got your own fashion there, babe.
You got $12 on this.
Do you want to use all that?
Paint a lot of shit on wheel. Paint a lot of shit on wheel.
No, sis. Look out. Look like you're looking at the building. Okay, ready? Put your head down. Hey, Zoe, we're here.
Daddy,